Right then, friends, we are live here on Cubcam TV. It is the big review. Myself and Danny Jaqq. Our stream's a little bit choppy to begin with, but I think it's going to level out in just a second. It's saying excellent connection, so hopefully we're going to be a bit smoother in a couple of seconds. I don't know why it's going all super slowly. Probably got about 1,000 things loaded up in the background, haven't I? Because I'm annoying like that. But Danny joins us. How are you doing, my friend?
Very good, bro. Man's got a bevy. It's Friday. I'm feeling, I was going to be corny as hell. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
That's what I like to hear, man. I mean, it's obviously, we had you on the show quite recently. We were talking through, obviously, we were talking through a number of different things in regards to obviously having your, I don't know what's going on here. It's all going very, very clippy and choppy. But yeah, we had you on the show quite recently. Obviously, you were on to talk about Black Lives Matter and a few other bits there, and then obviously we were talking through obviously some music stuff as well. And now obviously, yeah, we go. There we're back online properly. So it's good to have you back on the channel. How's your week been?
Yeah, man, all good, bro. Well, same as every other week for the last fucking 17 weeks, but yeah, all good, bro. All good.
That's what I like to hear, man. I mean, it's been an unusual time, but I think one of the things we have kind of seen pop more than anything else is the amount of good music we're seeing kind of land in stores and land music videos as well. We're seeing a ton of decent music videos dropping, and one of those big projects is this GRM10. Now this is a very interesting one because obviously GRMDaily, I don't even know what you're supposed to call it anymore. I'm assuming it's GRMDaily, but as a project, they've been around now for a really sustained period of time, 10 years clearly, and they've been smashing it, especially for the last year. Like on Fridays now, on Thursdays and Friday nights, I look to GRM to see what's popping, like what's new coming out. That's where I look to find stuff. Do you follow the channel on like socials and things like that?
I follow them on Twitter, and I check in on their channels a lot. On their channel quite a lot for like new music and stuff. It's because especially they get like the best drill, bro. I swear. So I'm a big fan of drill. So they get all the best stuff. It's
quite mad, isn't it? Like they just seem to get everything. I was on the channel yesterday doing reaction videos, and they had a Swarms video drop. They had the M Honcho and Dutchavelli tune drop, which is off this project. They had the new M24 tune drop, new Belly Squad as well. Just constant new music dropping like 24/7, and it's quite mad to see how much they can put out there, and it's still all like get a serious amount of reach.
Yeah, because like a lot of channels oversaturate themselves, and if they're dropping new music every day, then it will get lost in the mix, or even like 2 days a week. A lot of it will get lost in the mix. So yeah, they're sick at like keeping it up to fresh and stuff.
It is quite mad. So what we're going to do here today for this review, we're doing the big review. It's a project we've running. We did the first one with Miz where we were kind of rating grime albums left, right, and center. But for this one, we're going to be doing something very interesting indeed. We're going to be oh god, Danny's gone. Yeah, well, he'll be back in a minute most likely. There he is. He's back inside the building.
Sorry, man.
So it's all good. It's all good. We're working on a bit of a stretch connection, but I'm sure it'll all be it's all perfectly workable.
Yeah, when it does that, it's only like 2 seconds, but it's calm.
Yeah, it's calm. So what we're going to be doing for this stream is running through this brand new project, GRMDaily GRM10. I'm assuming this is 10 tracks to represent 10 years of their activity. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, let's go, bro. What is the first track?
The first track on here is H and B Young. Now, realistically, these are two of we're looking at two of the biggest names in sort of UK music right now. H is arguably a top 5 name in UK music right now, if we're being realistic, in regards to popularity and sort of just general being busy. Like, he seems to be everywhere.
Yeah, man, he's sick. He's very young as well, and I think. With a lot of his music, he's got like one formula at the moment, which works a lot. But I think after the summer, he's gonna have to switch it up. I think, but
definitely,
he's young in that. So
He's very young, and obviously B Young, ironically, after talking about that, that's the name. But yeah, B Young's a funny one, purely because he pretty much rose up in this sort of current wave of UK music. You know, he's definitely like he's definitely like someone who fits into this current scenario very, very well, and he's someone who's very much like of this current setup. So it's quite interesting to see him kind of leaping on the tune with H, because obviously with B Young, I've seen him pop up on about 4 or 5 different different tunes, all of them sounding very similar, sounding good, but again, quite one-dimensional in the approach a lot of the time.
Yeah. It's quite a common thing in UK music, man. People finding a formula and running with it for as long as humanly possible. But yeah, no, I like H's formula as well. So I'm a fan of it. But yeah, like you said, it can get like one-dimensional, especially if you're in the charts a lot all the time. People will start to clock that more because obviously there's a way bigger audience because you're in the charts and all that all the time. So
definitely. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, let's get into this first one then. Up to everyone locked in right now, please do share the stream. I'm a little bit behind on my live stream on here. We're having a couple of bevies as well, so bear with it. It's not the super slickest show we've ever done. But also, let's...
Also, quickly, shout out Jake, who's locked in as well. My boy Jake.
Jake. But yeah, do share the stream, of course. Hit like on it as well. I'm going to be sharing it as we're listening through. If I do suddenly go to do this and look at my phone as I'm currently doing, it's literally because we're sharing it out so people can see it. So there we go. We're going to get into this one first, coming from H and B Young. It goes by the name of Moving Naughty. Sounds very much like a B Young title more than anything else.
And an H.
But yeah, let's get into it.
Let's go.
So we should be able to hear it at the same time. I'm hoping so anyway.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Go on, baby, show me what you got. Shake it for the kid, move your hips and make it drop. I couldn't really care if it's real or it's not. If it is, you got a gift, but if it's not, it's worth a lot. Baby, don't worry, take your time. Tell me how you trying to ride, I should have hit it from the side. You ain't gotta lie, you ain't really that shy. It says it all in your eyes, girl, I know what's on your mind.
It's interesting, isn't it? Like hearing H over this type of thing. This is very kind of I wouldn't even describe this as kind of Afrobeat in the layup. It's a bit kind of almost more mysterious.
Yeah. You think of it. Also, it's like different like sort of sound, but the beat structure is the same as, like I said, H tunes. His flow is still the same. I swear that guy. It's like he has like a 116, the same content, and then flips words. He'll definitely say hit it from insert angle here.
Yeah.
And then like he loves talking about pom pom too much. You're 19, you're too young. But no, bro, he's got like I said, a set formula, but brother, it always hits. So I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm with it, man. I think we're gonna crack on with this one. I think in general his approach over this is already very rhythmic, isn't it? Like just like.
Naughty galley, back it up and broke it. She feel it getting harder and she love it. Whispered in my ear and she fucking. She knew I'm trying to get up in a pussy. Baby, I'll be real, I ain't taking you to France, but I'll take you to the dance if you're taking off your pants. Pussy so good, had to stop and give thanks.
Straight in, there's no holds barred.
That's form.
You don't want us moving naughty, yeah. See you chilling with your best friend, we can make a mess then. We can hit my yard in a heartbeat. I see you fucking up the party.
System subs on that.
I just wanna fuck if you ask me. Come a little closer, I got something you can grab on.
Yeah, just straight. What a way to kick off the project. It's just sex with you people, isn't it?
And the thing is, like we're two man saying, this is the thing I've listened to H, bro. It's like you know you got man them listen to you as well, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it like, yo, all right. Keep talking about your sex life to me, bro.
It's almost a little bit weird because I'm kind of sat here like you. Bear in mind, apologies, my friends. We will get Danny back in just a second. I need a bigger screen to kind of fit this all in. He'll be dropping in and out. I don't think it's his Wi-Fi though. I saw a comment saying sort the Wi-Fi out. I don't think it's the Wi-Fi. I think it's literally Discord. There we go. It's back again. I've got it set up so it's fine. It'll just kind of pop up and it'll be all fine. But yeah. Anyway, carrying on. We were saying. Yeah, it's quite mad because we're listening and going, are you talking to me, H? I'm a little bit confused.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, yo, stop talking like hit it from the side. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear you keep talking about you beating, bro. Imagine you're sat in a room here and that's all the man talks about, bro.
You know what it is? It's literally like something out of I'm trying to think of the. You know what it is? It's like the guy out. It's like Jay out of Another Hood.
In between. Oh, I think we're in between.
And he's he's in between. Why is everyone called Jay? I'm not like that.
Yeah, for real.
Not, is it Jay or K? I can't remember the guy who Adam Deacon plays in Another
K,
Hood.
yeah, no, K. My name is K.
Yeah. And he's just doing. It's a bit where he's gyrating on the non-parking like meter or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, let's crack on. Really Eastern sounding hook as well.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it. It's wavy, bro. And that bit with the bass, that's live, bro. That sounded
That's
sick.
a proper like You can just see that popping in a dance as well, can't you? For the first time.
Yeah.
Love it.
Everyone's busting a wine, bro.
Into the house and she knows what she getting. Push it in and pull it out. We got straight into it. She ain't here to fuck about. When we fucking, she keep asking to put it in her mouth. Phone belling now, put it down, ignore your best mate. Moving on your pussy, watch you squirt and make your legs shake. Hand up in my boxes, go on, baby, let your step pace. Body like a model, you so pretty, you should get paid. But true, say you're lucky if I lick it. But if I'm drunk, I'm probably with it if you with it. She probably only do it for the image, but I don't give a shit, the pussy wicked. Girl, I see you fucking up the party. You don't wanna move naughty, yeah.
Yeah, this is cold. That little drop though, just beforehand, the bit where it's I'm expecting Bounty Killer to turn up. Like...
Yeah, exactly. or David Rodigan, bro. In 95 in Jamaica.
It's 1721.
Oh, man.
You don't wanna move naughty, yeah. I don't care about your next man, care about your ex-man. I just wanna fuck if you ask me.
Yeah. Fuck with that.
Yeah, cool flavors as well. Instrumental wise, this is really cool. I think the beat on it is wicked. It's got again quite Eastern with the percussion and things like that. It's got almost like a Middle Eastern kind of vibe to it, and I think B Young works quite nicely with his kind of vocal tones. He tends to work quite nicely over that more sort of Eastern. If you listen to a lot of the tunes he's done, his vocal patterns tend to be quite like Eastern, like Middle Eastern, and how he works. Right, let's give this one a rating, and let's rate everything out of 10 so far. So I'm gonna go 6.5 on this.
I'm gonna go. I'll probably gonna say 6. You know, like I think if it, I'm not gonna lie. If it was just H by himself, I would have said lower, bro. The beat is sick, but again, if it was just H by himself, it would just sound like the last H tune and the last H tune before that. But because B Young's involved, obviously they changed the beat to accommodate to both of them, and the hook proper boost it up, and the switch up as well. It has the dancehall vibes, the Eastern vibes. So I'm gonna say 6. That's it.
You're gonna go 6. Okay, cool. You know what? We'll settle on a 6 then. That's fair. I'm happy. I'm happy to run with that. So next on the listing for this selection, M Huncho and Dutchavelli with Burning. Now I did a reaction to this yesterday, so obviously as we run with it, I may be a little bit a little less reactive than I was yesterday to it. But we'll run through it. It's a hard tune, no doubt.
Let's go.
Can she tell him?
Very typical kind of drill pattern.
Yeah. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready.
Free smoke, gotta see you burning. So far that my ops ain't learning. Trigger on the dots, too sensitive. Top bro,
hey, wheel up the block up, bro. You bad. Wheel it up, bro. You crazy, bro. Dutch, yeah? Coming in like that, trying to make me bottle myself, bro.
You know what it is as well? I don't know what it is about Dutchavelli. The way he impacts on verses. It's literally just like...
Yeah, bro.
It's like I'm trying to think. It's like Rhino kicking down a door.
yeah. Bro, it's like a WWE surprise entrance, bro.
Yeah, this is wicked.
Oh, that was mad.
free smoke, gotta see you burning. So far that my ops ain't learning. Trigger on the dots, too sensitive. Top bro, take your time when you're turning. Track game fully on furnished. 24 hours that it looking refurbished. Nothing ain't changed but the home address. Don't make it sweet one, put the weapon in the back in. Don't care if that chick can't dance. Tryna make sure that the phone line's twerking. See how they wanna ride this wave. Didn't see their face when I'm sofa surfing. If this music thing don't work, there's one thing that I know for certain. I'm in a trap.
I keep on serving, yeah. 7 on 7, I served up Martin. Now he's on a flying carpet. Walked in on Martin, piping his arm in the morning, moving lethargic.
Yeah, the thing I said about this tune, when I did the live reaction to it, was very much the transition I think is needed. The movement between the two. Because if you have Dutch just going hard the entire time, it almost becomes a bit normalized. But when you kind of mellow it out a little bit and you bring like that M Honcho kind of more melodic kind of singing approach, the way it kind of doubles up, it makes you kind of go then relax.
Yeah, exactly.
Then, and then
definitely.
it hits each time, man.
On the
It's
way
really,
it
really
is
cool.
right now, man, I hope that brother
Bangs.
didn't OD. You know you got that special bond always with a certain fiend. Went from the pit of hell, who would have thought we'll be doing up mosh pits? My brother still lock it, stock it, buy it, sell it, cook it and rock it.
Bro, still cooking, rocket. Only a boss could cover these losses. 28K when I put this cube and the rollie ain't boss down, then I don't want it. It's Dutch for the 5th, but I still take trips to the tropics. Got your bitch in a foreign whip, she gon' pull down the zipper, tell her to slop it.
Pocket watching, but it's Monday, must have lost it. Whoa, I just made a ticket, I'm still counting though.
I was on a prison phone to bro, I don't know when they let me go. I told bro put the thing in sport, I can see the feds coming close. Bam at the seppies, I no longer wear my true religions. Had to get me a safety deposit, all these stacks that won't fit in my denims.
All these racks, they don't fit in the closet. Money long, I don't think I just cop it. And if KD with me, then he's got it. When I split fit the moon in my rocket, and I pull out 10,000 on jeans. But these stacks still don't fit in my pocket. And I bought me a money machine. My hands really hurt when I'm counting. And I started with pennies and dreams. I woke up from all of the nightmares, so I'm going all out for the team. I'm going all out for the team.
I'm going all out for the team. Fell in love with the money machine. Hold it right, run up on the plug.
Bro, Dutch's delivery is mad, man.
Yeah, there's something so I don't know what it is, but there's a punch to what he does, and it literally like it's like it's pretty untouched. Like if we're looking at people in the UK right now, like who has a delivery as like punchy as that, like realistically.
Yeah, it's like Ambush is the only done I can think of, bro.
Yeah, Ambush, maybe Unknown T if we're talking impact.
Oh yeah.
And we've still got that to look forward to. That's actually coming up next, which I'm really buzzing for.
Is your video thing froze?
I paused it, yeah.
Blood in my jeans. Tell my mom that I love it to pieces. If I die, get my daughter, my nephews and nieces, it's petty.
Pocket watching, but it's Monday, must have lost it. Whoa, I just made a ticket, I'm still counting though.
I was on a prison phone to bro, I don't know when they let me go. I told bro put the thing in sport, I can see the feds coming close.
There we go. That's the end of that one. Danny, are you still with me? Can you still hear me?
My video thing's frozen, bro.
Oh yeah, I know you're back. I think you're back now. I think you're back.
Yeah, as long as my movements are moving on camera on your end, I don't care. But
Yeah.
I can't. It's frozen on mine.
I'll tell you what. Do you want to quickly turn video off and turn it back on again?
Yeah. Because my Discord seems to doing that madness. Doing that. It heard Dutch and went mad, bro. It's like I can't have this, bro.
I mean, you're smoothened out a bit now. You're level again now. I think by the looks of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm worried it's gonna fuck up because if you can see me on your end, that's fine. Because on my end it's choppy as shit. But I can hear you clean. It's just the footage is it's fine. Let me turn the video back on again.
It's a little bit choppy, but I think I mean, it's workable. It's workable. I mean, we're on YouTube Live. You know, it's going to be a little bit choppy. Let's be real, people. Let's be real here. Let's be real.
Yeah, we're going to be for like an hour as well. I expect it to go smooth the whole time, bro.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Let me turn it back on. I think I'm back. I'm not gonna lie, I like seeing myself, bro. So Ben wants to. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
cool. Right, so let's crack on with the with what's going on then. Let's move on to the next tune. Out to everyone locked in right about now. Please do hit like on the video, give it a share. We're trying something a little bit different this afternoon. As you can see, we're doing a bit of a live stream looking through this new GRM album. Right, thoughts on that one, Dutch and M Honcho.
You know what? I'm gonna give it like a. I'm gonna say 7.5. Yeah, 7.5 maybe. Yeah, 7.5.
I think 7.5 is fair.
Yeah.
I think again, I think the different vocal levels are quite necessary. Obviously, I think having that switch between M Honcho and having him on the more melodic side of things, and I think that differentiation makes it a lot more kind of interesting to listen to overall. And I think it actually makes Dutch's verses impact a lot more as well, because you kind of settle and then just suddenly bang in your face again. You just get hit with like another clothesline.
What I like about the track listing into this album as well, which I think is going to be brought up a lot, like you said, the melodic clash with the whatever Dutch is doing and that. Like the collaborations are ones you wouldn't expect. So like you'll get like a good mix of stuff. Like I don't want to spoil if people haven't listened to it yet, but yeah, you'll see in the future tracks, every collaboration is like, raw. He's working with him and he's working with him. So yeah, it's like.
in I don't know why I'm trying to open that far away from the mic. It's very obvious that I'm going to be sipping on cans for the next couple of hours. And obviously there's football later on. This is my warm-up for football later on. So I'm buzzing.
That's my warm-up for pub quiz.
Right, let's crack on with the third track on the project then. Unknown T and DEE. Now this is a tune I've wanted to see for so long.
Boy, I never wanted it until it came. I was like, why have I never asked for this, bro? This is a mad collaboration.
It's if we're talking about people that have instant impact on tunes, are there like in the UK, these have both got to be in the top 10.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. Unknown T and DEE with Double Trouble. I love the name already. Just everything about it from the off. I'm like, I'm ready for it.
I'm here, ooh, and I'm like, turn it off, bro. Weird top, bro.
Pause straight back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Let's crack on then. Straight in, Wheeler!
Straight away, bro. Straight away, bro. Straight away.
No,
I'm done. 10 out of 10, bro.
We're done. Headphones are gone.
What? The trifecta, bro.
Listen, look.
Pop-ups.
The governor's got my tugs in bang up, dirty 2-2, so it's 25. Before trial was Jace at the gate.
Bro, I won't lie, the screen's paused on the funniest face you can put.
Man, I can't see myself anymore, bro, so I'm just doing what I want. Hey, let's get it.
Yeah, we're going back to the beginning. I love the fact it's a short intro as well.
Listen.
Yeah, straight in, bro. No games.
Governor's got my tugs in bang up, dirty 2-2, so it's 22 bang up. Before trial was Jace at the gate, trying to separate me and my mate, that's mad up. Jail asked me and my boys to pattern the place got ran up. Poke it drip, I don't take no bad up. Box if I beat up your bruise, don't gang up. I'm in the jailhouse, fresh in the wing. The trident won't quit the arrest, trying to check if I filled up my bum with cling. Police us, cause they hate our skin. Dickheads free up my dog.
Talk to them, bro.
I love how it feels when you bust that case and you step out the court with a grin. But did he bottle my local thing? Police hate me, so they treat man badly. They had a nigga locked in a HMP, no P, just a shit grey tracky. Don't approach me, come on, bro, speed back me. My head's fucked up, my hair's all nappy. Swing my black fist on the wing, don't mad me. Still mashing that bread.
I could listen to Unknown T all day.
They couldn't cuff me.
What a verse, bro.
Forcing the evs on my friend trying to comprehend me. And my dog, no shaggy. I'm running.
What a verse.
I'm having a second, bro. I need a.
Yeah, no, bro, listen, yeah.
I need a breath.
He said so much. Man said, he said, bro, trying to see if my something in cling. The police want to hurt man because they don't hurt my skin. I'm like, hey, talk. And then, bro, some nappy hair. Bro, you know, I can't even remember what he said, but I just remember certain bits. I was like, he's just hitting and hitting and hitting. Oh, bro, anyway, I'm getting gassed.
There's something about the consistency of the way he never seems like out of breath. He always seems fully composed, but it still always makes you kind of go like, I weren't expecting that like, every single time.
Bro, and he raps like a lot of people on drill do the drill flow, but he's hitting every pocket, bro, and he's switching up and finding new pockets and not sacrificing content for flows as well. It's like a sick grime MC like Gets or someone that doesn't sacrifice content for flow. He's like that for drill, bro, because he's saying a lot right now, bro. He's saying the most, and it's hard. It's all hard, and like we said before about delivery, his delivery is so cold, so relaxed but so cold, bro. I thought my voice was deep, bro. His is mad.
I've got there's a group of about 6 people that I've got on my list. I've got you, I've got Jelani Blackman, and then Unknown T is just right at like the deepest of the deep.
Yeah. We are blessed. We are blessed. It was a Bernie Mac, bro.
Details so the cops can't track me. You can never chat shit on my name, what a shame now nobody asks me. Feds know I'm a star, so the cops try to trap me. Locked up on Ramadan, and he had to spend 22 hours on bang up or get a bail bond, that's plan B. Lord knows I've got too much love for the family. Pagan fucks on my block can't rock with me. Too many foolish chits like a shanty. Trust no bitch, so the pigs can't grab me. I'm in the jailhouse, fresh on the wing. They tried and won't quit the arrest, trying to check if I filled up my bum with cling. Police us, cause they hate our skin.
What, our skin? What?
I love how it feels.
I can hear them. D-Double just in the background. With a little ball.
Jailhouse fresh on the wing. They tried and won't quit the arrest, trying to check if I filled up my bum with cling. Police
that's the hook, bro.
Dickheads free up my dogs in bin. I love how it feels when you bust that case and you step out the court with a grin. But did he bottle my local thing?
All my niggas on the wing, free them. Free my dogs in the bin. I still speak to my dog
Oh, bro.
Oh, I don't know what it is, bro. As soon as I hear man's voice, it's over for everyone, bro. You can't. Bro, you can say what he wants. Man can come in like ABC. I will lose my head, bro. Oh, my hands are hurting, bro. I'm getting way too gassed, bro.
But he could come in and say there's too much milk in the cornflakes, and I'd lose myself.
Man would dash my cornflakes, bro.
Right.
Fill up my bum with cling, polite us, cause they hate our skin. Dickheads free up my dogs in bin. I love how it feels when you bust that case and you step out the pool.
The
My local thing.
All my niggas on the wing, free my ass in the bin. I still speak to my dog on the mobile phone every week on a regular thing. Pax is getting them in, P is getting it in. And the screws and gloves don't like him, so the cell gets a regular spin. 1 minute they're shipping him out, next minute they're shipping him in. Where you at?
Oi.
I heard my man's going his gym. Every day pump up, every day gym. Next time when his dad sees him, he's gonna make his dad look thin. It's not R&B when I say that, none of my man them sing. Them man sing, with backing vocals and ting. Just know that man are local and ting. Just know that the goons are local and ting. Man are ready to call your bluff. Carry on thinking you're rough.
I'm in the jailhouse, fresh on the wing.
Yeah.
Tried to walk quick, trying to check if I filled up my bum with polite us, cause they hate our skin. Dickheads free up my dogs in bin. I love how it feels when you bust that case and you step out the cool with a grin.
Yeah, man.
Then you book my local thing. I'm in the jailhouse, fresh on the wing. They tried and won't quit the arrest, trying to check if I filled up my bum with cling, polite us, cause they hate our skin. Dickheads free up my dogs in bin.
You know what it is as well? It's the fact that he's got certain things that he would like, that he'll say in a certain way. Like he said, "Pali hurt." Like he's not pronouncing the T, the T in hurt. Like it's. I don't know if that's an intentional thing or whatever, but it makes it sound so much harder.
He didn't pronounce the H either. So he was like, "Please hurt us." Like it's just it's a proper English thing, but it's also like his thing. I know what you mean, brother. Sick.
Yes, so
but
good, bro.
Can we just talk about D-Double's verse, bro?
Yeah, let's not glaze over that.
Bro, my man said, shipping man out and then shipping man in. It's like an everyday gym. The next time he sees his dad, he's gonna make his dad look thin. Talk to them, bro. He can say what he wants, you know. He's one of the only the 3 rappers in the world, bro, that can say whatever they want, bro. Like, because if anyone else said that, they would get laughed at, bro. But DWE can say what he wants, and it's hard, bro. He is like the best MC in terms of like being respected to be able to say what he wants and does what he wants, bro. I love it, bro. That was one of my favorite D-Double verses in time, bro. That was sick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else happens on the rest of the tune.
Step out the cool with a grin. Book did he book my local thing.
There we go.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I've got to go for at least a 9 on that one, bro. Like the back and forth on it's outstanding.
Yeah, I'm saying 9 as well. That was strong. Both went in. And again, it's like one of the. I would have never asked for unknown T and DWE, bro. I would have never even thought about it. But then GRM just flung it in my face. I was ready for it, bro. I was ready for it. I'm not gonna lie, I heard that one earlier today, bro. But yeah, that was mad. That was mad.
Super cold. But yeah, I think we'll go 9. This is the thing. This project's getting better and better as it goes, by the looks of things.
Yeah, no, definitely, bro. Definitely. The track order is good because it started off quite like bouncy. Then it went with Dutch, which was a bit melodic and that, and then boom, straight in with a crud. I'm like, yes, I'm here for, bro.
Straight in the head. Just bad enough for you.
Bust that gun.
Cool. Right, we're on to track 4 then. Fredo on this one. An interesting pull, I feel, to get Fredo in. For this one, like he hasn't been super active over the last year or so, from the looks of things.
Yeah. West London though, so boy, man ain't gonna say no bad word about Fredo on the cam.
Alright, let's go. Let's
get man killed.
He's been the most active artist in the world for the last as long as I know.
In the picture now. My young and court murder, little niggas different now. But that's some shit that we ain't never gonna speak about. Sometimes when he speaks, he just freaks me out. All your niggas went to college, took the Nike route. Little Fredo must be blind cause he ain't seen.
You went and learned a bit Nike, have you?
Yeah, bro. Listen, Fredo, he's from West, so I'm not gonna say nothing bad about him on cam. But I went to college, bro. But West London, bro.
That's every time we pull something up. All I'm just going to hear is, I'm not going to say anything bad about Fredo. He's from
West London, bro. You get slapped down.
Young and I ain't seen you out. Kept it cool, I was never one to scream or shout. She wanna leave, man, you might as well just wait and see. I'm on the radio, it's hard to stay away from me. I done sold every drug out here, A to C. We done sent many tugs out here, A&E. You ever...
When he says when he says every drug,
A to Z. Yo, let me think. I heard that. I was like, bro, drugs out there, bro. A to Z, bro. Like, I'm sure there's not many letters that cover like how many drugs there are, bro.
shot in caffeine, like just...
Yeah, bro. Like, what do I don't know? Do I look like Boots, bro? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I've had a beer, Jake. I've had a fucking beer, and
I know you're really hoping was no cameras in the street. Hard times, I put a lot of magic in my keys.
Gotta say as well, the instrumental on this is really cold, really, really cold.
It's proper Fredo-esque.
Yeah,
yeah, probably. It's sick, man. Bro, yeah. I would. What I was in all seriousness, yeah, with Fredo, bro. He's another one that has like a very formulaic flow. Well, he has his own formula and runs with it. And this is another example of that, which is good though, because it's lasted for time. But like this beat is sick and it works. It's proper UK rap. I will give it. I'm not going to take it away from him, but I'm saying I will give it that it is UK rap at its finest. It's not like drill or Afro beats, which is like the new UK rap. He's gone back to like I could hear gigs on this or something like that.
Yeah. Or like definitely that sort of. I want to say almost like 2010 to 2013 sort of.
Yeah. That was the golden era.
Bro. Yeah, that sort of earlier period where you had a lot of the time as well. People like Scorcher, you had like people like that going over these sort of instrumentals and essentially a lot of grime rappers doing rap, which was like a new thing then.
But it was even before 010, like going back like if you listen to like UK rap back like in like 05 and that when like gigs first came out. I'll say 05. That's like a guess. But me and Roz are listening to like Black the Ripper as well. R.I.P. But we listened to old Black the Ripper, and like back then, and like them sort of, remember them beats that had like UK rap beats that had like the high note, like all the time. Like that era of UK rap was sick, bro. So yeah, without the high notes, this beat would fit in with that sort of era. You know what I mean?
I've just seen one of the funniest tweets I've seen in a long time, and Miles has reposted it, literally dying of laughter. And it says, "If my son's first words aren't DEE ad libs, I'm disowning him."
out of the womb, all I want to hear is I don't want to hear no crying. I just want to hear
I wanted to say something very bizarre there. I was going to say, as the baby emerges.
And wheeling back in.
She wants to go to bed, we ain't having any sleep. This nigga wants to talk, don't want salad with my beef. These hammers ain't cheap, I spent 4 on a 4-4. She came in on 2 legs, now she's on all 4s. It started in the ends, look where I ended. We just started off as friends, how did it end in luck? That's me whipping down the ends, I'm in a Bentley truck. Niggas wanna envy us cause they ain't friends with us. My bad little miss, wanna misbehave. Skip school, sorry miss, I've been missing days. In jail for a stabbing, now I'm missing babe. Come home, go to Hatton and drop 50k. Yeah, we been riding around the city with them go-go gadgets. I don't keep them on me no more, it's my bros that pack it. When we jump out with sticks, niggas known to panic. Got 'em moving like my bitch, they be so dramatic. I'm addicted, I got selling hobo habits. I'm the drip kid, my neck got a load of carrots. So I roll rabbits, ain't no tricks up my sleeve. I got bricks up the street, 32,000 to take it from me. On my mother's life, I asked her where she get a bump. On my mother's side,
that beat,
nice. My bitch is flawless, but the hood I'm from is nothing nice. My niggas touring, that's why my name's up there underlined. I tried cooking crack 100 times before I done it right. That's a lot of quarters down the fucking pipe. She's watching TV in a Bentley cause it's fun inside. Smoking weed in the house till I get puffy. I started in the ends, look where I ended up. We just started off as friends, how did it end in luck? That's me whipping down the ends, I'm in a Bentley truck. Niggas wanna envy us cause they ain't friends with us. My bad little miss, wanna misbehave. Skip school, sorry miss, I've been missing days. In jail for now I'm missing babe. Come home, go to Hatton something and drop 50k.
There we go.
Yeah, man. That was hard.
That was really, really good. How are we feeling about that one then?
I'm gonna say 8. You know, I'm gonna say 8 because yeah, the beat was very sick. It was like the most UK rap tune I've heard on this project so far, like in terms of actual UK rap. Bar wise, bro, that's the best I've heard on this track so far as well. Like the rhyming structures and shit. Like he had like a bit where it was like 3 internal rhymes or 4 internal rhymes at a time, like per line. So like for a 4 or 8 bar, he's just doing the same sort of rhyme scheme, spread out. And there's not a lot of rappers that do that sort of shit anymore, bro, because it's way too easy to make a hitter out of just like a 2-syllable or whatever. I know like multis aren't everything, but if you are able to do like some mad internal rhyme scheme for like that many bars in this tight day and age, you should be praised for it, bro, like very highly. So yeah, I'm gonna say 8. From
just as like like from an overall point of view, then, like from what you're saying there is, would you say structure in verses has almost become a lot less a lot less important? I'm not going to say content, because I think content is there and always has been there. It's just portrayed in different ways. I'm not going to say, they're not saying anything anymore. I hate when people do that. But I think the interesting thing for this more so, kind of looking at it, I think that, and that point that you've just raised there, kind of going, is like essentially flow and structure, is that as important now as it has been? I'd say now is a period of time where producer is king, I'd say.
Yeah, producer is king, and also rappers that like see what Fredo's doing is what a lot of people would call outdated. Like that sort of flow is the sort of flow that like you said back in 08, everyone like had in that, like that is that UK rap flow, like Gigs and then like Blade Brown. Well, later on in his album, there's another track I heard earlier as well. But like Blade Brown, people like that, and like the UK rappers, or like Joe Black or Potter Paper, or you know the people that people hold up to like proper UK rap hip hop heads. Yeah, they still have that same structure. Whereas now, because like a lot of UK rappers are rapping over like H and that, are rapping over like more Afro beats type things or more bouncy things. You can fit structure into it, but it's not like UK rap. It's just like, it is UK rap, but it's like the new age where like youngers will listen to it and they'll only listen to like the last like maybe like 3 words of a verse. So whereas Fredo and old rappers like that put so much time so much time into their writing, so they can have like internal rhymes where only rap heads will ever hear it. So I'm probably rambling on, bro, but I know what I mean. I know what you mean. I think it's it's an interesting discussion, and it's one that I'm always involved in that discussion of like what's the most important thing for a rapper to have. And I think now more than ever, I think we're in a time period where actually the most important thing for a rapper is who you are more than anything else. Yeah, no, 100%, and that's something I've thought about for myself as a rapper, because I know I'm a good rapper. Yeah, I know. Everything I've just spoke about, I'm not even trying to blame it on trumpet, but everything I've just spoke about, I know I can do. But because of like the day and age and stuff, like a lot of people have said to me like, oh, blah, 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 you should have like use your personality and stuff. You said it to me as well. So I think a lot of rappers are now doing that, where who you are matters just about as much as what you can do. But then sometimes it matters more. If that's the point you're trying to make, then I get what you mean. Sorry, I just realised I might have just turned it all on me, but I know I'll use myself as an example.
Why do you think I brought you on the stream, brother? This is what we're doing now. Right, let's get into this next one then. Nath Smalls, Young Bane, Blade Brown, and Scraps. A pretty all-star four-man lineup on this one.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Just getting hit with adverts left, right, and centre, even on streams.
Oh yeah. Banger. Let's go, Blade Brown.
This has been hit with a very weird shaped video, so we're gonna have to watch it like this.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
The beat already.
I was going to say, before we get into this, the instrumental is the sort of tune that I would turn up to normally, and I expect Young Bane to go very hard on this.
Yeah, looking at them names, I'm like, this is going to fucking bang.
Yeah, fully.
Let's go. Mama said, when you gonna change, how you living, you keep playing.
Oh, Lord have mercy, bro.
Yeah.
lanes trying to get it when the fame coming with it. It's a pain and a blessing, yeah.
And I ain't been home for a minute. Got my mates locked up, they ain't home for a minute.
Yeah,
Wheel up the blood clots, bro.
I don't know what it is about Young. There's something about Young Bane's vocal tone, and I think the interesting thing with this that I'm finding is it almost reminds me of Clash tunes when you have like 3 or 4 people dub the same tune, and then someone will just kind of cut in, and you get that sort of system feel to it.
Bro, Nave Smalls and Young Bane on the same tune, bro. That is mad. Like vocally, they're both like two of the best in the UK, and that is crazy. Like this is why I love this GRM shit, bro. They just threw the best of the best together.
Yeah, fully. I'd love to have been a fly on the wall when it was being planned.
Oh man, trust me, I'd love to be in a fly on the wall when this was recorded, bro. I hope they all did it in the same room. Because that would have been fire.
That would have been really cool. I mean, it dropped in January, so this is from last year, the actual tune. So the odds are this was pre-social distancing was even a thing.
Oh yeah, they're all in there smoking the same zoo.
Mama said, when you gonna change how you living? You keep playing with the system or your mates in the prison, yeah. I been switching lanes, trying to get it when the fame coming with it. It's a pain and a blessing, yeah.
Hey.
Got my mates locked up, they ain't home for a minute, yeah. Rose broke my heart, left me damaged, but to God help me manage. I put faith in my kitty, yeah.
Money on my mind, I put working on my grind. 9 to 5 ain't buying me what I buy or hire me what I drive. My younger niggas, they slide. Big on my ink, not everybody can do. Running through them checks, I'm living like 5 lives. They call me on my celly, I miss it like 5 times. Pack landed before we saw that shit by 5. I told my mom to worry, it's coming in due time. I put diamonds in the face, ooh. I've been riding with the stars like I'm driving in the
bro.
Yeah, I'm flying out of space, ooh.
Alright, pause it for a sec, I beg. Bro, you see that? You know what I love about that beat, bro? It's the guitar, bro. The doom, 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 just underneath. That is hitting me every time I hear it, bro. I love it so much. So I just wanted to say that.
No, please. Literally, as soon as you want it paused, let me know, and I can do it from my end.
Bro, guitar riffs hit me like nothing else in the world, Like, any beat that has a guitar riff, that's why I work with El Sykes a lot. Because he is like the best guitarist I've ever seen in my life. And like, and if you can work a guitar riff into a beat, it's a winner for me straight away. Especially if it's like them sort of chords and that. Yeah. And with Nath Smalls and that's vocals over that guitar riff, it's a winner for me, boy. This is hard.
This is cold.
You won't find me in a rave, popping bottles, I be working at my place. I got Kai in the cup, tryna drop a track a day. On my grind, smoking Cali Kai, take the pain away. I don't fight when you come, my niggas blow your shit away. And I come out from the ditches where you go, I keep the faith, yeah. Mama said, when you gonna change how you living, you keep
He always reminds me a bit of Jaqq, his earlier sort of Jaqq stuff, in the way that he kind of, he'll go from very kind of monotone, and then he'll just go
anyone that can rap in that vocal tone, like sing like that, yeah. Salute to you, bro. I swear down. Like that's such an underrated talent because because there's some people that listen to a man like that and like they're rapping but they're singing and be like, oh, why is he trying to sing? And then people are like singing, like, why is he trying to rap? But people don't realize that if you can rap and sing at the same time like that, that's a very cold and very talented thing to do. So big up you, man.
Yeah,
Nate Smalls is the guy for that, bro.
Yeah, really, really cool.
With the system or your mates in the prison, yeah. I been switching lanes, trying to get it when the fame coming with it. It's a pain and a blessing, yeah.
And I ain't been home for a minute, got my mates locked up, they ain't home for a minute, yeah.
I think Young Bane just has a 4-bar on the hook, and that's his entire feature. That's a madness.
24/7, 365 days. I've got a
come on, no, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Oh my days. Oh my days, bro. See, this is what I'm saying. We just listened to like what was that, like just under 2 minutes of like melodic shit, yeah, and then boom, like fucking Blade Brown scraps and that just come riding in, and it's mad. That's what I'm saying.
It's literally like here comes the cavalry. Like it's like here comes the cavalry, fully.
Bro, how you gonna have Nate Smalls and Young Bane doing their thing, and then boom, throw these man in there? Like, bro, these man again, it's like UK rap. These man are UK rap personified. Like before. All these, like, they're in the same sort of era as like Fredo and Giggs and that. So this is sick, bro. Over this sort of beat as well. Boy, whoever did this is a genius, bro. This is sick.
Yeah, Rose broke my heart, left me damaged, spot to God, help me manage. I put faith in my kitty, yeah.
24/7, 365 days. I've got at least 4 different ways I get paid. Got a 9 on the stove.
That is fucking cold. That's so cold. 365 days, I've got at least 4 different ways I get paid. That's so
paid, bro.
cold.
And the thing is, it doesn't even rhyme as well as like a lot of people we know would like it to. But I don't care, bro. That was hard, bro.
Like the sentiment of that line hits very, very hard.
Especially from him, bro. I believe you, bro.
Yeah. That's going to be your catchphrase by the end of this. Literally, I believe you.
I believe you, bro. Yeah, this is UK rap all over. It's probably bringing me back.
Rest because I've got another 27 left.
Bad B, I got one up in my bed. Same time, phone's ringing, got a runner on the bed. Hands off, I ain't scared of a
Are they back to back?
Feds, niggas stressed because they spent the whole summer with a Z.
I rise up and light up and get dressed. Louis everything except for my boxes and
I just dribbled, bro.
Wrong, that's just what I do best. I ain't done yet, just watch what I'm about.
big drips.
Boy.
Big drips.
I don't know what you can see on camera on your end, bro, because my thing's freezing, bro. I'm going mad over here.
It's a little bit choppy, but it's alright.
Yeah,
Let me know what the pattern is. Find a new strip, put a pack on it. Took some time off, but I'm back on it. Show these little niggas what trapping is. Tell them stop capping it. 5 kettles deep on my hat and shit.
Mama said, when you gonna change? Are you living?
Nice, just dropping back in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I be switching lanes, trying to get it. With the fame coming with it, it's a pain and a blessing, yeah.
And I ain't been home for a minute. Got my mates locked up, they ain't home for a minute, yeah. Rose broke my heart, left me damaged, spot to God, help me manage. I put faith in my kitty, yeah. I gave her more rollies than I gave her Christmas cards.
There he is.
Family,
Turned up a lot. Turned up late to the video.
Oh, babe. Come on. The way he done himself, bro. Whoa, besides me, bro.
We were 17. First time we seen the murder scene. Don't get in the ride if you ain't down to ride the 33. Now what the fuck you think that did to me? I just had a man that they try to do me for conspiracy. Gang shit or your matter. You ain't seen a shed in East with like 5 hammers. You ain't had to seek, man, he lost that handgun. Grabbed him bro, said he ain't shower, put him in the bathtub. I look my demons in the eye and tell him pussy what's up. Scars on my body that I don't know. Look, I want diamonds all crushed. Seeing all my niggas shining, this is for us.
Mama said, when you gonna change? Are you living? You keep playing with the system or your mates in the prison, yeah. I be switching lanes, trying to get it. When the fame coming with it, it's a
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
yeah.
And I ain't been
10, bro.
You got for 10.
Got my
Straight.
mates locked up, they ain't home for a minute, yeah. Rose broke my heart, left me damaged, spot to
I
God,
think the
help me
fact Bane
manage. I
turns
put
up for the
faith in
video
my
at the end
kitty,
is pushing it towards a 10 for me, bro.
Yeah, that's a 10, bro, for me. Also, quick thing, yeah. My boy Jake is locked in, bro. Shout out Jake, yeah. He said A to C, as in C, bro. A class
A
or C
to C
class, bro.
classes. Okay.
He said, you man are dumb, bro.
I've never taken a jog in my life. I don't know.
Yes, same. On cam. Nah, but no, bro. Yeah, A to C, bro.
Oh, A to C. I mean, that I understand.
That makes sense, bro.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I was going to say
Yeah,
A
bro,
to Z,
bro.
like
I can know Jake was fuming as well, bro. He's like, you man are dumb, bro.
What I was going to say is as well,
big up Jake, bro.
thinking about it, there's probably more like class like B's and C's that start with Z's and 8 and Q's and X's as like lab numbers and stuff like down there. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. Then we're going to go 10 for this straight away. I think I think it's almost like it's like watching a doubles tennis match to an extent, because you've got one team, which is Nathan and Young Bane, and then you've got obviously Blade Brown and Scraps on the other side, and it's literally like they're kind of like batting it between each other, and they're going, we're going to do this is our thing, this is like, or watching like 2-on-2 like battle rap teams going, this is our style, this is what we do, and then the other two come in and go, well, we're going to do this is what we do, and then it comes back to Bane at the end, and just a really well structured journey of a tune. Not mad at a 10 at all.
That's exactly it. It's a journey, bro. Because, like, you just explained everything I was going to say. But what I did love, is that there's no games. It's all singy songy, which is sick. And then boom, 360. No, I'm like, yo. If I got played in the club, the girls would be there for the first half, bro. And then you hear Blade or Scratcher, And then all of a sudden it's bare man, hey, move, girl. Everyone's getting robbed, and then Bane will come in the end, and then everyone that got robbed, we get their shit back.
And they all lived happily ever after.
And because of young Bane.
out here saving. An interesting thing about young Bane is, though, I remember when I sent you a project of young Bane that I can't remember, I think it was the HBK tape, and before that you weren't really decided on him. I remember you were quite like 50-50 on
young Bane.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, because I wasn't into Afro beats and all that back then. But even then, I think I was just me being ignorant, bro, because I know he's not all about just Afro beats, but back then he was in the charts and that, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so... But that Are You Mad, yeah, is one of my favourite tunes of the year. The one he released recently.
Yeah. Right, let's get into... Well, we're into the second half of the tape now, and again, it's got better every tune. A bar...
Yeah.
It started off at the 6.5, and we're up to 10 on track 5, so let's see what the rest has to offer. So M24, Peter Crouch on this one. I won't lie, I'm not that familiar with M24. I'll be 100% honest.
Oh, you're not, bro? He's on my top 3 drill artists, bro. He's hard.
Right, let's crack on then.
Let's go.
Oh.
This is such an M24 beat, bro, as well. Already.
It's not like Ray and Neff when I spill it, flick it, ching it. Man wanna bring it. Where was you when I was out there?
I've always wondered this. What does ching it mean? Because I hear it a lot. I genuinely don't know. I'm not even joking here. I don't know what ching it means.
Huh?
What does
Sorry, I've lost you.
Oh, hello. Can you see me again?
Huh?
Yeah. I've always genuinely wondered this. It's not me being like sarcastic or whatever. I don't know what ching it means, and I never have done.
Oh, stab him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Stab him. Yeah.
Oh.
So like chinging, dip man down, all that. There's bare words. There's bare words, but it all hurts. It all hurts the same. Doesn't matter how you say it, it hurts. But no, yeah, chinging means stabbing.
There we go. I genuinely
to my knowledge, though.
Yeah.
It might mean something different over in the other side of London, but to me, it means stabbing. So.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
2 Rambos, man's twinning. Stepped outside trying to catch me a chinging. Chinging. Wait for my name, stay round. Yes, and the bad one, shake it down. Try hard not to take no L's. No, cause the feds wanna take me out. Yes. No doubt, I don't do this shit just for clout. Rambo's out, shave man down. The GBG's done rub man out, and it's think I'm long like shake it down. Tell the bad one, shake it down. Try hard not to take no L's. No, cause the feds wanna take me out. Yes. No doubt, I don't do this shit just for clout. Rambo's out, shave man down. The GBG's done rub man out, and it's think I'm long like Peter Crouch. Long like Peter Crouch. You don't wanna see V
long
about
like
or
Peter
me
Crouch.
about. Squeeze that now.
Not tall. Not tall. Long.
The thing is, brother. I heard that, and I didn't even think twice about it. But I realised, bro, I'm watching with someone that was also in battle rap. I knew it would come up, bro. If you're watching, you know what? Because boy, no one looks at Peter Crouch and goes, "Hey, bro, you're long, you know." But, bro, I don't. The thing is, yeah, because it goes, I'm like, fuck it. But let's have it right.
Yeah,
my man is not long in it. He's tall, bro.
You've been to the Eiffel Tower, bro. It's well long.
Oh my days! I hate battle rappers, bro. I swear down. we are such pedantic pricks, bro. You ain't battled in time. Well, you battled recently, but you ain't battled properly in time, bro. But once you're in there, you're always gonna be one, bro. You just proved it. Oh man.
I mean, if Peter Crouch, the thing is, if Peter Crouch were to lie down, he would become long.
You're such a prick, bro. Maybe that's what M24 means, bro.
So
long like Peter Crouch, and ad-lib is when he's sunbathing. If you did that as an ad-lib, bro, that would be hard. I'd rate it, bro.
Long, yeah. It's like describing someone as fat because they're tall.
You dickhead. Yo, you're vertically wide, bro.
Right, I'm gonna crack on.
Hammer with us, of course, don't leave that out, never leave that out.
They're
Use
hot.
the flicks, then bleach that down. I took man's
same.
beat it out. More time, I Bruce like Lee on a block all the time with the GBGs. They don't come round there, it's safe, or come to the crib like MTV. Backhand grip with my black blade, I do it like slap and beat. He got this time last year, so the man stop blaming me. Stop, tell the bad one, shake it down. Try hard not to take no L's, cause the feds wanna take me out. Yes. No doubt, I don't do this shit just for clout. Numbers out, shave man down. The GBG's done rub man out, and this thing come long like shake it down. Tell the bad one, shake it down. Try hard not to take no L's, cause the feds wanna take me out. Yes, no doubt, I don't do this shit just for clout. Numbers out, shave man down. The GBG's done rub man out, and this thing come long like Peter Crouch. Leave it out, tell the man please leave it out. We're squeezing them, they're squeezing now. They Jordan fell when they're speaking about. Keep it down, you speak too loud, you gotta keep it down. He got now he's leaking out. Now it's us that everybody's speaking about. If she's less than an 8, I don't want that bitch. If it's less than an 8, it's like copping it. No way, not stopping it. Get in the way, then I'm popping it. Locking it, I got this bad one locking it. About 20 on my wrist at 21, I'm really mocking down. Tell the bad one, shake it down. Try hard not to take no L's, cause the feds wanna take me out. No doubt, I don't do this shit just for clout. Rambo's out, shave man down. The GBG's done rub man out, and this thing come long like shake it crown. Tell the bad one, shake it down. Try hard not to take no L's, cause the feds wanna take me out. No doubt.
I think this is the weakest tune so far, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is the weakest tune so far.
You know what, bro? I'm not gonna lie. For me, the weakest tune is the H one. For me personally, only because I love this sort of music, bro. So.
Yeah. It's a little. Well, let's let it finish out. There's about 20 seconds left.
Rambo's out, shave man down. The GBG's done rub man out, and this thing come long like Peter Crouch. Shake it down.
Instrumental's wicked. I've got the instrumental's cold.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, very.
GBG's done rub man out.
Right. So the reason I think. So I see why you say it's the weakest tune, because the others are stacked, whereas this is just M24 doing what M24 does. It's quite chilled. It's a drilly tune. It's quite chilled in that. But I think this is credit to the album and the track listing, because like if you think about the last tracks we just had, we had like H, then we went to that from Dutch, and then we had the Crud with Unknown TDWE, then we had that stacked Journey. So I think this is a good break tune. You know what I mean?
It's a bit of a bridge. I'd say that it's a bit of a bridge of a tune.
But it's a good bridge, bro. I was listening to that tune, I was just sitting there, just like bobbing along, bro. Like it's wavy, whereas the others we're getting gassed in that. So I think it's a good bridge, wavy sort of tune. You can sit there and that's the sort of tune you put on and you can have a conversation over, but it's still quite wavy. That's why
is that a good thing though?
I think if you play it at a barbecue, bro, because some people make music for in the car or in the barbecue. No one's sitting at a barbecue silent, are they? Or in a car silent. So it's a good barbecue car tune, and I think and a lot of artists make tunes for that. It's for vibes, isn't it? Because listen to what he's saying. No one's really trying to listen to what man's saying.
Yeah.
He's just
okay.
doing the vibes of the beat,
here's a tester for you then. If you got a review of your music and the two lines that came out, let's say the Guardian Music said a good song to talk over. And Mixmag replied a good car or barbecue tune.
But first of all, no one with the Guardians invited to no barbecue on mine, big man. I
don't mind the Guardian. I don't mind the Guardian.
I like the Guardian. Fuck these rags, all of them. But I know what you mean. But no, I get what you mean, brother. It sounds rude. But I see someone on Twitter saying that I make tunes for. See Octavian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, bro, do you think Octavian really believes that people are going to listen to his tunes in silence, bro? It's not going to happen. It's for party. Even in clubs, no one's in silence. So that's what I'm saying. That's why this is a good tune to play in a club or a social environment. Whereas, I think all of them are, but I think this is, bro. I might avoid it. M24, do not shoot me, bro. Don't ting man down.
The thing is, it's not a bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad tune.
Yeah,
I just think
you got man shit, bro.
In regards to the, I think more so in regards to the rest of the track listing and its placement, I think because of where it is and after taking in the others in a long play scenario, I think because it's just one person as well, I think that combined with the fact that it is quite a repetitive kind of approach flow-wise, it's a more typical sounding tune, I think is a good way of putting it.
Yeah. I don't. It's not an album tune. I'll give you that. It's not an album.
I'd say it is an album tune. It's just not a compilation tune.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's what I mean. It's not a compilation album tune. It'll fit well on M24's album.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you mean on that sense. But I like the placement because, boy, I was sweating for the last 4.
Yeah, I am physically sweating, like, listening through these things. I don't know if it's because it's just hot in general.
Yeah, see what's next, bro. So that's why they had to put that in between, because this I'm going to say now, Gets is my favourite rapper.
Oh, God, we lost him temporarily. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did it.
I did that now, bro. Because if I did it during Gets, I would have told you to wheel it again, bro. Gets is my favourite rapper.
We're listening to the whole thing again.
Yeah, the whole thing. Oh, I'm ready for this, bro.
The whole thing from the off. All right, cool. Let's crack on then. This one, Gets and RV with MBA.
If I got jewels on me, I got tools on me. NBA, the size of the balls on me. Fuck that, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, just pull up, hood up. Fuck that, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, just pull up, hood up. If I got jewels on me, I got tools on me. NBA, the
beat is harder.
Fuck that, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, just pull up, hood up. Fuck that, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, just pull up, hood up.
Got caught on the ride trying to push man's wig back. Red Joe and I just fucked up my hairline. They took
fucking hell, bro. I swear. Like, I don't know if it was RV or the beat, bro. Probably a combination of the two. But that sort of drill kills me. But RV is hard, bro. Did you listen to RV?
You know what? I have over the years. He's never been the top of my list, but I've always checked if he's there. It's one of those ones.
Yeah. So I think it's his most recent album. Bro, I swear, he never misses. Like, he might not be the best lyrically or whatever. He's not, like, obviously we have Unknown T and like and millions and that up there, yeah. But like RV never misses, bro. Like, he knows how to make a banger, and he also knows who to collaborate with. So when I saw this tune there, I was like, bro, I know this is gonna be mad, because I know RV's got because Gets never touches drill, you know that as well. And or he does, like, you know, that sort of like 808 heavy grime. But this is the first time I've heard Gets on drill, and I think RV's probably the only don that got him on to do that, because probably play the tune. But
you know what it is? It's being clever, and you know, and this may sound a little bit off kilter, but the only other person who I would say is in a similar bracket is Swarms in regards to picking your collaborations wisely.
So that man never missed. But RV, I think RV's like consistently, because that whole album of his last, everything's a banger. He never misses, brother. He always his beat selection is sick, and he's sick. So this tune is banging, bro. I love this tune.
There we go. Right, let's get into this one then.
Yeah.
Running what big men do in their spare time. Found out where you live, that's curtain. We let it fly for certain. They bust yet, they're virgins. Come like the work for the airline. I just got 2 packs in. Had to link my plug on the west coast. Round here, there's no capping. You would've thought my block had a dress code. I stack cash in a vest though. Every little helps like Tesco. If they ride that 9 side back before 10, no AM and Skengo. Bad to the bone, chop my skeleton. Think I got jewels and I ain't got tools. Rude boy, don't short my intelligence. Came a long way from the band though. Had more white in that house than president.
I've got to say though, and this is the battle rapper guy coming out of me. He rhymed evidence with intelligence. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Criminal. Yeah. Let's go.
I can't get away from it.
Evidence HMP would have been my residence. I get 310 of them. If I got jewels on me, I got tools on me. NBA, the size of the balls on me. Fuck that, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, just pull up, put up. Fuck that, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, just pull up, put up. If I got jewels on me, I got tools on me. NBA, the size of the balls on me. Fuck that, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, just pull up, put up. Fuck that, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, just pull up, put up. Fill up a car with diesel. Fill up a car with lead. If I fill up a car with people, that's someone's
Fill up that boy with lead. Bro, yo, I don't, bro, because Getz is obviously gone, like, he's doing like more mature music, bro. Just, but he is the best at violence. Violence. Set BLM aside right now. I want to hear about violence, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, no, obviously I don't, bro, I mean that in a sense, yeah. Boy, in an artistic form, if Getz is talking about shooting man down and killing man, I'm here for it, bro.
It is quite mad. On a more serious note, it is quite mad how he can paint pictures. Literally,
yeah.
Like I can see what he's saying. It's mad.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. That's that tune, brother. I can't remember what it's called, man. But he talks about shooting a man. It's a whole story where he's in a car and all that. I can't remember what it's called, bro. But it's one of his old ones. But yeah, he's very good at painting violent images, bro. and him doing it on drill, bro. All he said is, "I fill up a car with diesel, fill a boy with lead." I'm like, bro, keep going. Anyway, yeah, sorry.
Like,
we'll diverse, I beg.
Hearing Getz over this type of instrumental, it's almost like, why haven't you done it before? Because you'll be better than literally everyone.
You know you can never play this in a club though, innit? It will never run because people will just get hurt.
You take it in the unknown T now, just getting hurt.
It's getting hurt. Yeah, exactly, bro. Look at me now, bro. I'm a driller now, bro.
With diesel, fill up a boy with lead.
Yeah. But you see, the mad thing, just to interrupt again, the chorus sounds like a typical Getz chorus.
Yeah. I think Getz vocaled that chorus for his verse, bro. Because only Getz can say NBA. Look at the size of the balls on me. I'm like, yo. But I rate it. Let me see. I'm gonna get fried on the comments, boy.
Fill up a car with diesel. Fill up a boy with lead. If I fill up a car with people, that's someone's boyfriend dead. Spin that round.
Fuck him.
Turn left and avoid them feds. He got one, his brother got five. Oh, he spoke his friend.
Oh.
Too much mouth. Aim for the head, come back with too much scalp. Aye.
I know, it's stupid, isn't it? It's stupid, bro. It's stupid, bro. Man said too much math.
But what he said, aim for a boy's head, end up with too much scalp. Like,
yeah, bro. That's somebody's boyfriend dead.
Yeah, like
yo.
I don't know how he does it. The thing is, he could be going like 2000 and 2003 Getz here and just doing like a ruckus type of verse. He could be going in on an absolute madness, but he's not.
That's what I expected, bro.
But when you hear it, it's almost more impactful when he's kind of just going.
Yeah, but he's like found.
Oh, what a time! What a time to lose it! Oh my word, what a time to lose it! That's a. Oh.
My bad, bro.
That's all good. That's all good. You're back in the room.
But with Getz, bro, it's like he's found himself, bro. So now, when he does that calm delivery, it works more than him shouting and screaming. Because, bro, how are you going to calmly say, that's another girl's boyfriend dead? And I'm like, you know what? I hope it's not Jade, bro, because I'm not trying to die. You know what I'm saying? It's long. It sounds stressful.
There's so much paperwork like this.
Yeah, bro. I'm 28 in 3 weeks, bro. I'm not trying to die now. Getz, allow me, bro. But kill every other man and rap about it. I'm trying to hear it, bro.
I lost that web. I got a new one now. Brand new blood. I just checked.
Hey, bro. I bet you wheel it 5 seconds, bro. Like back, yeah. When he says, bro, when did you ever hear Getz say? Sorry, when did you ever hear Getz? Man, lost that WAP. I got a new one now. He's listening to these drill artists and thought, let me tap into this, and then he smoked them all. It's like I've never heard man say WAP in his life, bro. And he just said it, and I'm like, he probably has said it before, but he's never.
Oh no, we keep losing him. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no!
Getting increasingly angry at this, bro. He smoked them. He's now the best in drill.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah.
lost that wap, I got a new one now. Brand new, blood. I just checked that score, but it's 2-1 now. Man, I like gets you way too old to be talking so much crud. Well, I done it, did it, still man, I don't owe much love. I can't hold my baby mom.
I'm a fucking word, bro.
He left the stream!
Nah, bro.
Man just left the stream.
Bro, are you mad? Man said, man, that gets you're way too old to talk this crud. Man said, I've done it, I did it, I still might. I don't owe much love. He will. Put this man off, bro.
It's a madness.
Sorry, bro. I'm getting way too gassed, bro.
No, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I still hold this grudge.
Alright, that last bar, bro. Man said, how can I hug my baby mum? He said, how can I hug my baby mum? I still hold that grudge. What does that have to do with the last bar? But why do I still love it? Nah, bro. He's just on crop for everyone, bro.
NBA, the size of the balls on me. Fuck that, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, just pull up, put up. Fuck that, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, just pull up, put up. If I got jewels on me, I got tools on me. NBA, the size of the balls on me. Fuck that, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, just pull up, put up. Fuck that, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Man, just pull up, put up.
Instrumental's cold as well.
Very cold. It's that high pitch thing I was talking about before, bro.
Out to Quentin McBullwinkle, my favourite subscriber on the channel. Fantastic name, I've got to say. Saying out to Danny Jaqq and Kovu, saying entertaining reviews. Thank you, sir. Sorry we missed you if you've already logged in and logged back out again. But yeah, we are moving towards the end. We are, what a name, Quentin McBullwinkle. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We are moving towards the final 3 tracks on the project, and just in general, by the looks of things, it gets a bit more, getting a bit more melodic towards the end. By the looks of things, we've still got Chip and Dino with Yin and Yang. Oh, he's gone again. Just losing people left, right, and centre at this point. It's an absolute madness. Yeah.
Man's back. I don't know why you're doing it more, bro. It's because I'm sharing Wi-Fi with like 12 different people. Here we go.
Yeah, don't literally. My I don't know what it is today. My connection's been on an absolute madness today, but there we go. Let's crack on then with another tune. This one coming from Chip and Dino, track number 8 on the album. We've still. Oh, he's gone again. Wow. Gordon Ramsay style. Wow. There we go. He's back again.
Yep, obviously. Don't know why. I don't know why. I just not obviously to you. I'm just like, bro, this is getting frustrating.
Yeah, I can imagine, man. I can imagine. Let's crack on with this one then. Which is Chip and Dino, Yin and Yang. Let's go.
Ooh. A bit of me, bro. Oh my days, this is a bit of me.
Yeah. I'm nearly 30, I dream of the Forbes. This I was like 20 when I got a mortgage. Link up with Dino, we talking advice. Can't know how it feels being young and important. Thinking about living, but brothers are dying. It's hard staying positive, bullets are flying. I need protection from prayer, not niggas. I'm paro at night in this bed that I lie in. Young kid with a knife like he got like 5 view half the time. He gon' like roll, restart his life. He don't care about heaven or afterlife. Come from the manor, I know how it goes. No niggas like 40 and still on the roads. I don't wanna kill you, got a different approach. Young niggas just trying to get the money and goals. Dino,
my 9 to 5. Young nigga back in half the time. I keep the circle smooth and tight. Some of these niggas ain't down to ride.
Hella opportunists in the biz. Niggas only love you when it's lit. They just wanna plot to hit the club. They don't really wanna see you win.
They just blaze and bang.
Oh wow.
Life's mad where I come from. My town's yin and yang.
I be saying less and
oh shit.
For the pain I let it pour.
Life's mad where I come from. My town's yin and yang. Where are them morals? Half of these niggas have none. They will go shop for a nick on the block, but they won't go to the shop for their mum. I know why you ain't been scoring. Don't hear an excuses boring. Studio studio to the late AM, and I went to school in the morning. Hard working galore, and your grind so appalling. Fake you stay be calling. Don't hate when I'm balling, yeah. Don't hate when I'm balling, yeah. Come from the man, I know how it goes. No niggas like 40 and still on the roads. I don't wanna kill you, gotta do some niggas just trying to get the money and go. 9 to 5, young niggas not in half the time.
Pause it for a sec.
Smooth and tight. Some of these niggas ain't.
Bro, you know what? Yeah. So out of this album, this is the hit.
This is the poppy hit, I'd say, from the bunch. This might be, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is like a 9 right now, bro. That might be just me personally, bro. Because you know me musically. This is my type of beat, innit? Like what I work with personally. But also, Chip. I was talking about with Roz about this the other day, bro. Chip, is so sick, consistently sick, because he another one that makes hits in that. And with Dino, that's a good collaboration, bro. And what I'm basically trying to say, this is the hit, bro. If you're gonna release one single from this album to put onto the charts, this is it, bro. Yeah, I'd agree.
And I don't mean, 100%. This is so banging, bro. I play this in a car, I play this at barbecue, I play this by myself. This is fucking sick, bro.
Really cool. Anyway. Again, it's only 2 minutes 28, which is a shorter. It's one of the shorter tunes on the album, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But it just goes straight into the point. Chip again getting a bit melodic in his approach. He's always been quite melodic in his rap style.
He's versatile as shit, man. He could have you heard his Black the Ripper tribute?
I haven't actually, no.
Oh, okay, yeah. You check that, because that's him rapping, bro. Like that, because it's heartfelt, obviously, because that's his boy. But then when you hear him on stuff like this, it's like and obviously with Chris Brown, he can do the lot. He's very underrated. I don't know why people love to show hate on him all the time, bro. He's very sick.
I think it's because he went very much from being like the model kind of grime kid to doing Miss Daisy or whatever it was, or Oopsie Daisy, which was very much like pop at the time. It was like a big leap.
Yeah.
Whereas now, I'd say the sort of Afrobeat sound that a lot of people are going over, that he goes over often, isn't that far away from grime. I'd say they're actually a lot closer than what he was doing then and then what he jumped to. I think it's because the jump was so big and people still have that in the back of their heads.
Yeah, Oopsie Miss Daisy was a mad tune. I remember that when that came out, bro. But now, like you said, pop being a pop artist now is like way more acceptable now, especially because now what pop is now sounds like this, which is still hard. So I'm with it.
It's sick, to be honest with you. It's sick.
Yeah, I love it, bro.
Down to ride, hella opportunists in the best. Niggas only love you when it's lit. They just
oh man, that's hard.
They don't really want to see you win. They just blazing back.
Oi!
I come from high towns, yin and yang. I be saying less and doing more. Henny for the pain, I let it pour. Life's mad red. I come from high towns, yin and
yang. Bro, that track is fucking gorgeous, bro. It's so
big. It sounds huge.
Yeah. The guitar riff, that. Oh man. Ooh. If you're light skinned and you're not feeling that, bruv, I don't know who you are. That is the ultimate one.
Right, what we're going to go rating wise. We didn't do a rating on Gets and RV either.
Oh yeah, we didn't. Gets. I want to say 7 for Gets.
What, Gets and RV's only a 7?
7.5.
7 point. So hang on. You rated the Fredo tune higher than the Gets and RV tune?
Because
did you forget your ratings and now you're trying to justify?
No. I'm a justify. No, I know how to justify it, bro. Because Fredo's tune was an 8 for me, because bar for bar for the whole track was hard, bro. He rapped better than pretty much, besides Gets, everyone on this tape, and it was a UK rap tune. The reason I say Gets and RV is a 7.5 is because before Gets got involved, it was an RV tune. An RV drill tune, which is a sick beat with like dope rapping, but like not like Fredo rapping or like Gets rapping. It's a 7.5 because Gets was involved, but only for a 16. So whereas Fredo's tune was an 8 from 8. Fredo's tune was an 8 from start to finish because that's UK rap at its finest. So man justified that, bro. It's a sick tune, obviously, but I've heard better Gets tunes.
Yeah.
That's why I say yeah.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's fair. That's a very, very good justification. So Chip and Dino, we're going. What we going on this?
Bro, I'm saying 9 point. Bro, I want to say 10, but I don't want to gas it, bro, because we said 10 for that last one. I'm gonna say 9.5. I'm saying 9.5.
Okay, 9.5. We're going 9.5. Okay, two tunes to go on this project, and then we're going to wrap this up. Oh, flipping hell! I'm going for an hour and a half already.
Sorry, man, that's my fault. I chat too much.
No, it's good though. I prefer. Me personally, I prefer a longer stream. I like to kind of sit down and discuss and do these things. And it's fun for the channel. You know, it's longer videos with longer listening times, average watching times. It does me favors. It boosts me up and all those things there.
To be fair, we've laughed a lot in this. So
yeah,
it's been fun.
It may as well have been a Skype call. You know, it's been fun.
Yeah, for real.
But here we go. Hardy Caprio. I always nearly say Hardy DiCaprio, and it's I don't know
Maybe
why.
that's what you meant, bro.
Hardy
DiCaprio.
Ha! DiCaprio.
Yeah, winning an Oscar. DiCaprio. Oh, he's won one now, hasn't he? Fuck, that's just not relevant. Shit.
This one alongside Lotto Ash, a new name actually. I don't think I've ever heard anything, but I know the name.
Don't know who he is. I've never heard of him.
So this one goes by the name of Amiri and Lamborghini.
Right. Ooh.
Why does this remind me of Early Weekend?
Yeah.
Straight off the
You gotta play like me, bro.
Straight off House of Balloons.
Yeah, Yo, if we do this again, bro, look, can we do it for House of Balloons, bro? I'm ready for that.
I'd love to do a live listen to an old Weekend album, bro. That'd be well fun.
Yeah, I'm with it. Let's go.
Fuck
with my niggas tonight. He's doing it now, bro. Alright, let's go.
These new school youths don't know me. Gal get wet when I wear this stony. All of them get so nosy. Why you been watching my bread pokey? Real nigga don't flex in rollies. Told me a MCM is OV. Won't ever get too cozy. Time moves quick, love kill slowly. Look at me now, payback king. Tap their friend, ain't that him? Treat that back like a Varley. Shoes I wear, man, really go break that in. Old school you, take my sim. 10 out of 10, man, rate that ting. That's what I left with. Ain't the same car that I came back in.
Hey, pause it for a sec.
Don't watch this.
Bro, have you listened to Hardy before?
I have not super consistently. I'm aware of him. Like I'll always check something of his if it's there, but he's not like the first port of call, if you know what I mean.
Have you? So basically, have you heard Guten Tag?
No, not off the top of my head.
Okay, so yeah, after this, check that, bro. So what I was gonna say, bro, Hardy's flow on this sort of shit is cold, and people need to bro. Hardy Caprio is very underrated in the sense where he's a big name, but he's never thrown up there with like the biggest names that are out right now. But bro, if you listen to Guten Tag as a beginning point, and then listen to this again, and then listen to other Hardy shit, bro, he's cold. And
It's like popping a balloon, isn't it? It's like seeing a balloon just go.
Yeah, sorry, bro. As soon as this beat came out, I was like, yeah, Hardy's gonna smash this, bro. So yeah, this is a banger, bro.
Yeah, this is cold, man. This is really cold. That's all good. Yeah. It's all good.
BMW, what's your fucking BMI? Late night drive on the M4, don't you love to see the light? I'm different, but I ain't different. Bait and Mary's, limited nights.
My accountant loves me. I'm a diamond dancer like MJ. Baby ain't no bad B. She from them ways. I don't care, my friend.
Alright, now one second. Let's take that. That sort of shit there. That kind of like almost quite scatty in the arrangement. That kind of that's cold. I don't care. That sort of lack of formulaic structure. That to me is like spot on.
He had no planning on how he's gonna sing that, bro. Man just felt the beat and went with it, bro. And sometimes it works. Like it does. That's what I think. What happened with that? Is that a lot of Ash singing?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's gone again. I don't know what's going on.
Mum's life, I'm going to punch up this laptop.
We've only got 2 tunes to go. We'll be all right.
Yeah, cool.
Slide them up on Wednesday. When I wake up, I want to see all my cheese in the mirror. Lamborghini. All my cheese in the mirror. Lamborghini. All my cheese in the mirror. And Lamborghini. All my cheese in the mirror.
It's gonna be so angry when he's
These cool niggas are phony, man in their video, but they're all lonely. My Jordan collection, bossy, grey and yellow and red like Tony. These old school niggas
whacked up, bro.
man gassing up like Coney. You saw what Dragon Ball Z when man see a man read like Brody. Look at them now, who's that you? Brand new kick, new tracksuit, club front door, lose that zoop. Coupe on the M-way, lose that roof. How am I now? Too damn rude, always been it, who's brand new? Might lean over VIP and tell the security you and you. Come and see the switch. Hey, 100K on my taxes, fam. I really legit. Man try flexing a man them now. He's really.
If you're paying 100K on tax, you're getting a fair amount.
Yeah, you're doing all right, fella.
you're up there. You're doing all right.
Oh no, bro. Yeah, my tax is minimal.
I'm out here paying minimal tax legally.
Yo, bro, you see the end I found my source on my Skin Boy Living? That's real life, bro. Hey, how much tax I paid? None.
Hollywood's big time baby spent $1 million on the crib.
My accountant loves me. I'm a diamond dancing like MJ. Baby ain't no
God.
She from them ways. I don't care my friends say. Slide them up on Wednesday. When I wake up, I want to see all my cheese in the mirror. Lamborghini.
Oh, that beat, bro.
Lamborghini. All my cheese in the mirror. And Lamborghini.
It's almost like Esky to an extent. Like it sounds.
Lamborghini.
Oh yeah, bro. You know what? They saved the hits till last, you know.
Yeah, this is cold. This is really cold.
2 hits back to back. You could release this as a single too, bro.
I think,
bro, if you're talking PRS, yeah, the last 2 would be the jackpot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I think this one, Lotto, I think is the standout. I think that hook is perfect for this tune.
Yeah, definitely, bro, definitely, bro. Them tunes, yeah. See, I have a weird like mind state, bro, about music, yeah. Them tunes there would get played in a Nissan Micro down in Swansea, bro. Whereas Unknown T would only get played in London or Manny. If you get played in a small town, bro, you've made it. You've made it. If you're getting played out in Doncaster, yeah, you have gone clear, bro. If farmers are playing it at their tractors, you've gone clear. And them 2 tunes there will get played at our tractors. Blocking up the M1.
Bracking up the M1. So on the new release of Danny Jaqq's Found My Source, DJ Mag says would get played out of a tractor.
Yeah, bro. Where's my check? Where's my money,
PRS?
Bro? Where's my PRS? Where's my cow? I don't know what that meant, you know. I said it out loud, but I didn't really think about it, bro.
All right, quick time, rating, go.
Let's go. 9 again, bro.
Going 9 again, okay.
8.5 actually.
8.5. I would say this isn't as strong as the Chip and Dino tune, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I won't lie, Hardy's verse is good, but it's not outstanding. I think Chip's verse is pretty outstanding in what he delivers.
Yeah, so with Hardy, bro, I enjoy listening to Hardy a lot. I don't go to him to look for what I look for in Fredo or like Wretch or you know what I'm saying. But like, I enjoy what I want from Hardy from then.
Cool. Cool. Let's crack on with the final tune then. Notes and Blade Brown, Cash Train. Interesting collab. Not one I would have ever called because these are literally different ends of the spectrum right now.
Yeah.
Like, you've got one that is all about melody and one which is all about what they're saying. And we can, if we were to swap the elements around, you might have the perfect rapper.
Yeah. Blade Brown's always been sick, though. He's long time good. He's been good from Wade, so he's hard.
Let's crack on.
Hurley. Let's go.
Hey, I'm Phoebe Bridgers, and this is
what's going on, Blade Brown.
This is a long one as well.
I suppose it only happened to Blade Brown as well. We have to watch this shit, bro. 10 out of 10. For the song.
To yours is a margin of gap. Cash train, have you mind in the gap in the club? All the length, gal, arching it back. Champagne's crystal, I can cop that. I was raised in the slums in the flats. Boss bitch, I like the way you drop that. Bring your cute, I can show you.
This is like the most swaggy I've heard notes.
Yeah,
there's like an added level of like confidence to this. There's a kind of like, I'm just gonna throw it there. I don't mind, like, which is cool.
So, claim you got it ironic with your pop.
Take her to the hood and show her the life. I take her.
Hey, pause it for a sec.
Show her the sex.
You can tell H&M's open, don't it? Go on, girl. What's that H&M, bro?
You know what I'm like. She a odd gal with some style, you know what I like. Look, who's lit up, big dripper, spade sipper, break bread from.
I'm a dickhead, you know.
Oh, God.
Right, you know what, yeah? I'm sorry if you ever watch this, bro.
Cam TV, hit subscribe.
I'm feeling Sinead, but C's way thicker. I'm loving the game, but streets pay quicker. Don't leave your girl around me. Everybody just bust gun and sell around me. Me and my G's, we stick to the cold cart. None of that fake shit don't gel around me.
My stack to yours is a margin of gap. Cash train, have you mind in the gap in the club? All the length, gal, arching it back. Champagne's crystal, I can cop that. I was raised in the slums in the flats. Boss bitch, I like the way you drop that. Bring your cute, I can show you what the mob's at. Claim they got it ironic with your pop.
She said ever since she linked me, life got easier. Tired of the niggas just lying, deceiving ya. Nothing but Michelin star, I'm feeding ya. Only one thing, just keep it for media. Known trapper.
If you're only eating at a Michelin star restaurants, you are going to be very limited in your food options, especially in the UK.
Incredibly, yeah, it's great. I don't know if I've ever been to one, bro. Like, does it have it like on a big?
Yeah, if if a place has a Michelin star, it's gonna have a plaque somewhere on the front. You're gonna know if you're in a Michelin star place.
Bro, I just see that little small picture frame and that's 2 stars. And they sell pigeon. It's like Sam's in that, bro. Big up Sam's. Pigeon don't taste that bad.
No, pigeon's posh, bro. Pigeon is like standard Michelin food.
Are you serious, bro?
I'm 100% serious.
Because that's the myth. Because you know, like Sam's and like Morley's and that, they sell like 16 wings for like £2. Yeah, we're like, bro, because it's pigeon. Are you telling me pigeon is posh?
Yeah, pigeon's posh, bro.
What one for white people, bro?
Bro, you got pigeon.
What one for white people,
you've
bro?
got pigeon. It's pigeon breast is like the one of the things. If you go watch MasterChef Professionals and see what they're cooking.
Are you serious, bro? Do you know how many black people have said, that Sam's is dead because they sell pigeon? And now you're telling me that it's posh. So you're telling me we've been eating posh food for 2 quid?
I'll be honest. I'll let the foodie in me come out. Are they basting in Sam's? Are they refrying with thyme butter? Are they doing these Michelin star things?
I just turned up hammered. I'm going to give me some chicken, bro. One time I went around the other side of the chicken for myself and got nicked.
Oh, this is the best stream ever.
Yo, I was saying, I went around the other side, took myself, got nicked, bro. So I don't know what they're doing there. I really got nicked. When I mean nicked, I mean put in the back of the car and everything, bro. For eating a couple wings out of the fucking oven. And I pretended to work there as well. They were like, you don't work? I was like, I do, officer. Anyway, back to the tune, bro.
Stacker, chrome clapper. They keep talking my name, nah, it don't matter. She had to get rid of her ex, he a known capper. I'm really getting bands for fun, fam, I'm no slacker. Don't leave your brick around me. Everybody just bust gun and flip around me. Me and my G's, we stick to the cold cart. None of that fake shit don't sit around me.
My stack to yours is a margin of gap. Cash train, have you mind in the gap?
I haven't mentioned it yet, but that's cold. That as a bar is cold. Cash train, have you mind in the gap? That's cold, just as a thing to say.
Cash tray, have you mind in the gap?
Cash train.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's dope. By the way, before you put... Yo. So Jake locked in. He was like,
Straight gone. I hope whatever you have to say, Jake, is going to be good.
Bro, you ever seen a laptop got flung on live, bro? But yeah, so yeah, he said you mean game pigeon, not road pigeon.
Yeah.
Hey Jake, if you're still locked in, bro, text me what game pigeon is, because all I know is road pigeon. Never. Yeah, go on. You're having a good time,
I'm just the concept of pigeon being a spectrum food is fantastic.
Let's go.
Champagne's crystal, I can cop that. I was raised in the slums in the flats. Boss bitch, I like the way you drop that. Bring it cute, I can show you what the mob's at. Claim they got it ironic, where you go up at?
Where you go up at? Where you go up at? Protect all the mark, rollie, I can cop that. All these niggas took this bread, but it's not that. Niggas capping for the net, told them stop that. Where you go up at? Where you go up at? Protect all the mark, rollie, I can cop that. All these niggas took this bread, but it's not that. Niggas capping for the net, told them stop that.
My stack to yours is a margin of gap. Cash train, have you mind in the gap? In the club, all the leng, gal, arching it back. Champagne's crystal, I can cop that. I was raised in the slums in the flats. Boss bitch, I like the way you drop that. Bring it cute, I can show you what the mob's at. Claim they got it ironic, where you go up at?
And there we go, project done.
Let's go.
There we go. That was fun to do, wasn't it? That was a fun listen through.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely look at doing this again.
Cut out again. Oh, you went quiet. Normally that's the sign.
I think what we're going to need to do, what we're going to need to do, I think moving forward is we'll have to find out a different way of doing this other than Discord, purely because I think what's happening with my stream being a bit choppy is because I'm obviously playing the music through a live stream on Discord, so I'm streaming out in two separate places at the same time, and it's kind of knackering my CPU. That's
when
what
the music was playing, it was making the thing slow down. But, if you can see it on your one. Yeah. But I'm that, bro. Holly me for any of these listening things, bro, because I am, bro. I'm down for this, bro. This is
fun. This is good fun. Okay, cool. Right, we're going to round off there then. Final report on the album. Overall feeling?
Incredible. Like, genuinely, one of the best tapes / albums I've heard this year in the last few months. GRM really did their thing for to represent the last 10 years. Sorry, bro. Burping up 4 beers. But fucking, yeah, it was really fucking good, really good. Collaborations, I'm assuming GRM had played a part in who worked with who and whatever. Fucking whoever did that, whoever had the ideas to put them all these lots together are really fucking...
He's gone again. One more time. We'll get him back in one more time and then we're going to call time. You know, every single time you come back into the stream, every single time you come back into the stream, I expect it to be looking down from the ceiling as the laptop hits the roof.
I'm trying. But yeah, highlights for me Gets RV, Unknown T, DWE, the Nave Smalls and Blade Brown and all that. But everything was sick, bro. Even what we said, we were talking about M24's tune being a rest tune. That's still by itself. I'll bang that every day. That is a banger. I think it was for me. After track 1 was bangers top to bottom.
Yeah, I agree.
Tune, yeah, H tune is an H tune, and that's just me personally. I like H, but he's not setting up. The only tune I proper like of his is the one with AJ, Rain.
Yeah, that's fair.
After that, yeah. Apart from that, yeah, I'm not too fussed. I'm a fan of him as a rapper, but after track 1, bangers top to bottom. GRM, you did your thing, bro. Like that was very good project. Yeah,
very well put together. The A&Ring side has been very, very smooth, and just overall, I've really enjoyed it. So I think we'll call time there.
Yeah, man.
There we go. Right then, friends, this has been Cubcam TV. A massive shouts out to Danny for joining us temporarily for this one. It's been very fun to do. I think we'll definitely do another one of these, and we'll work out a way of doing it where we've both heard the tune beforehand, and we'll do like a little bit of a listen through once, and then sit down and discuss it afterwards.
Yeah,
just so it's not like a case of us obviously playing music live or whatever, and the stream getting a little bit interrupted, or I'll find a way of playing it into a feed so we can hear it at the same time.
We can work it out.
We can definitely work out a way of doing it. But there we go. Massive shouts out to everyone who has been locked in to this one.
Yeah,
everyone who locks in afterwards as well. I'm off to watch the football, which is going to be live in very, very soon. Danny,
real quick before we go. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say thank you for joining us. Anything you have to say?
Thank you for having me, Jay, bruv. And I want to say, because I don't know who else is locked in, but big up Jake, bruv. He locked in from start to finish. He's been texting me like little things that we've been saying, like, yo, like how he's found this funny or correcting us and sort of things. He's been locked in for the whole time. So yeah, big up you, bruv.
Big up, man. Okay. There we go. Right
then, and Jay, big up shout out you. South Point all day.
South Point, bang, 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 bang. Right then, friends. We'll see you next time. Peace.